Hey everyone, it's time for more shoutouts! I've got a special shoutouts for all the new fans and subscribers. So first off, the name is the Nanohern, and I'm sorry if I pronounced this wrong, it's another language, but I promised them a shoutout, so shout out to you. Thank you for all the support, and check out his channel. He's got a bunch of different speed art, speed drawings, really cool. Look at the portraits he did, old man portrait. So check him out. Thanks, Nanohern. I'm subscribed to you, by the way. Another one, Happy Wheels. Let's play Happy Wheels. Thanks for the support, man. You're always commenting, always leaving me feedback, so I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Can't do it without all of you. Another new one, Rave Marochan. Marochan. I hope I pronounced that right, but thanks for watching this. Thank you for replying to my latest video. Thanks for the support, and hopefully I'll draw Slade soon for you. Nix Brown 1994. Thank you all of you. Another shout out to you. Been leaving me comments lately, so I appreciate it. Sketching with Said Tattoo. Really cool. Check out his channel as well. He's got a bunch of different sketching, colorings. Thanks, man. You always leave me comments. I'm subscribed to you. Always appreciate the support. Always amazing feedback. Always like my videos. So thank you. Shout out to him. Shout out to Amalexi13. Or is it Amalexi13? Please forgive me again. I'm horrible with spelling and stuff. She's always sweet to me. Very sweet. Always leaves me comments. So appreciate it. So thank you for that. Shout out to Jackson Rush. You requested a shout out, and this is for you, man. I remember I left you a comment a few months back, so thank you for support. Last but not least, Cupsick. Oh man, I cannot thank you enough. Always leaving me messages. These are some of his videos. Really appreciate it. Always saying I should have more subscribers, and can't do it without all of you. Thank you, Cupsick. You really mean a lot with the comments you leave me. So everyone, let's get ready for this next drawing video. Thanks, guys. Hey everyone, got another request. This is from one of the new fans. Requested how to draw the moon from Soul Eater. So I figured we just drew Soul Eater Evans, so let's draw the moon. Let's do this. And the moon looks psychotic. It looks crazy. And the easiest way I can really say when it comes to drawing the moon is I would do it half, the top half first, and then the bottom half, the jaw. So I'm just going to start this curve. And I mentioned this before, but have no fear when you're drawing. Don't worry if you make a mistake or something doesn't look exactly right. And ironically, while I was saying that, I'm going to move this line over because I want to make sure all of it fits on the paper. A real simple curve for the top part, and the points of the moon, it ends in a point. And kind of this curve is a weird curve. It kind of comes inward. Follow these lines, you know. I always like to draw, teaching you guys with simple lines and shapes, and you know, I try to make it, like I said before, it's very simple to follow. And notice how this curves in this huge nose. Look at the nose. It reminds me of Lemongrab's nose. That big yellow nose with the pointy end. So that points out, but look at this shape. See the shape you have? Real nice shape, and that's what you want to have right now. And if you want, you can just put a general little circle of the eye. Just sketch it a basic shape for you kind of get a mark where the eye is going to go. And honestly, don't be afraid about messing this one up at all, like I said, because it is kind of a bizarre, you know, it's a very bizarre shape. It's almost very sickly looking. It's got different lines, and you know, it's not like with the anime characters where you have to have exact proportions, a circle for the head. But look at these lines I'm drawing, and like I said, eye shape will be in there. Then curve the rest of it coming down. Oh man, it's looking sick already. So come here, and I'm going to do this quick because fairly simple in terms of the shapes. And right here, see how the lip comes up and it curves, and notice it's not a smooth curve here. You know, that's what's sick looking about this. You got all these different curves and the blood that's going to come out of your teeth. This kind of curves down, then it curves again, another line, then it finally curves upward. So have fun with it. I would vary the lines, I would do everything. And once again I'm sketching, but look how huge the mouth is. This whole section you want to sketch up. Just look how big that is. And the teeth coming out. And this is going to curve up. And see how high it curves up when it gets to this point? You have the bottom lip that just juts out like that. And you can see how crazy this freaking moon is, man. And then the chin here comes up. And you want to end that with the point. Notice how they all kind of form a nice point. You see how it's looking though so far? Don't be afraid if you gotta use your eraser, but that's the basic shape, and then the rest you can just go at it. And you know, that's how I recommend whenever you draw, and that's how I teach with a lot of my videos. Basic shapes first, then go in and start putting detail. And that. I'm going to use just the B pencil. I'm not going to go back with the mechanical, mainly because it's got kind of this sickly style, this dirty looking style. So for the eye, the basic eye shape is a circle and then a circle within that. So you want to kind of start the main circle around here and make your own style, make it dark, make it gritty looking. You know, circle there and that little circle in the middle. And try to get as circle as you can, then just a little tiny dot. Looks psychotic. Ah, the moon! I'm the damn moon! Then you got like these U shapes all around, and the U shapes will get shadows within. It's like, I guess, the moles, little things. But man, I'm telling you, this looks sick already. It's such a sick drawing, man. I'm the moon, I'm coming for you, I'm gonna eat ya. And you don't have to worry about exactly enough mold things. Then all this will be darkened and we'll go back there. Teeth, I'm jumping around. You got a tooth coming off here. And of course the blood, so you got a huge tooth right here. And notice how that line kind of goes just past the pupil, you know. That's how you get used to proportions and measurement. You're constantly making these marks and you're checking. For example, this tooth, it lines up almost exactly with that nostril. So see how I'm putting it there? And you're just kind of measuring. Like I said, you get used to doing that by eye where you don't always have to put the thing. But notice the teeth aren't exactly flat. They have these little curves. Like right here is a little curve. Kind of like that. And there's these little almost diamond shaped spaces between them. And like this one here, you got this little gaps in between, so it's not perfectly teeth. It kind of looks like my teeth. I just went to the dentist yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but a while. So it's like my teeth. I got little spaces and stuff. And then you got these little blood rolling down, man. The blood. You know, have fun with doing the blood, but you want to make sure it drips down this line, the line of the teeth. Then right here it'll kind of pile up and drain down. I'll make it a little bit more drippy and exaggerated. And on this tooth you got more blood here. And the blood kind of forms here, drips down. You know, have fun with making the blood. But make sure right here kind of overlaps. You got that. See how it kind of just flows over that? Looks like it's overlapping. Oh man, talking about teeth though, this sucks, man. I got cavities. Have you guys ever got cavities? I never had them until recently. I had a bunch of them. It sucks. Then you want to make sure this curve is kind of a nice curve. Up. And more teeth. And don't make every diamond shape between them exactly the same. Shade some in, make it a little smaller. You know, mess around with the teeth. That's the fun part of this main character, and I'm just coming in. You can add little hatches if you want. I love drawing these little drawings like this because it just gives me a lot of free way to mess around with value and things, as you can see here. And then we'll go back and shade the blood, but then I'm going to come back, really make these lines dark, the outline. And notice how I'm pivoting my hand. If you want to do really good curved lines, it's great to set your hand down and pivot the wrist only, and you have so much more control rather than coming in and doing little strokes. It just depends what you're drawing to, like this. And I'm not worried about perfect lines. Like I said, I want this style to look kind of crazy, kind of lines everywhere, and like the nose comes out. You do want to make sure you get a pointy nose, because the nose is pretty pointed. Like that, but you can see what's going on here. So let's finish this baby up. Let's do this! So this little curve up. At the nostril here, that curves all the way around, and we're going to shade all that in. Then to finish up, just same lines we have, darken it. Make lines bold, you know, it's got these bold lines. And where the blood laps, you know, make it dripping down a bit. And same thing here. And you know, if I wasn't recording, I would rotate my paper so I could do that curve to set my wrist. But unfortunately, I have the lamp here and stuff, and I couldn't do that. But all I'm doing is just coming in with this final bottom line. That's about it. You know, you can erase, like, erase around here where the little guidelines are. It's not really much guidelines you need for this one. The eye, though, very important. You want to make this completely solid black as you can. And you want it to kind of look dirty. Again, so do the... What I'm actually going to do, you could take your finger if you want and rub around the eye. I'm going to take the blending stump tool and just make it... Well, make sure the middle of the eye. Then once again, make an outline. Then wherever these little creases are, you're going to... I'm outlining and making a bunch of lines. Where the creases are, you want to put shadow in between each one. So I've got shadow there. That'll really make things pop out more. See the little shadow? And there's a little dirt spot that I'm noticing right here. So you could just come in, a little mark, and take your blending stump, your finger, whatever you got. You know, really just come in and make it messy. Wherever you feel like there should be shadow, there'll be shadow below the nostril. This is why I love the blending stump, because for drawings like this, it is an absolute must. So you got a bunch of dirt marks, and just like I said, it's the style of the drawing. Put some here. Under here you have this whole angle of shadow that runs all the way up. And you can see the style, how it looks. And for the blood, I'm going to erase that mark. And basically erasing marks for the blood, I'll just shade it in, and wherever it touches around here, it might be a little lighter. Just play around. Don't make it too dark that you lose the outline. So I'd say about, I just mess around different shades here and there. But definitely get a blending stump. You can get them on Amazon, a local Hobby Lobby or art store. I mean, they are cheap as can be, and you want to get these things. So that's about it, everyone. Thanks for watching. Up next, I might do another Soul Eater character, Death the Kid maybe, or more. And thanks for subscribing. Please check out the Facebook fan page for more. Thanks, guys.